Dvi adhikam shatam. Ravi Kumar Peri is asking, Dvishatam, can it be Dvi adhikam shatam? Yes, it can be Dvi adhikam shatam also if we have the actually what it will become Dvi uttaram shatam, like Dvi adhikam shatam, Dvi uttaram shatam, Dvi gunitam shatam. So we have to understand the context. So if it is 102, it will become Dvi adhikam shatam, Dvyadhikam shatam. If it is 200, it will be Dvigunitam shatam. So both are possible. That is, you are right. When a lopa is there, can we imagine anything appropriate for the middle word? Yes, we have to do it. Savita G. Rao Chandra, I don't understand. Shriya Mohan, sir, screen na drishyate astu. Ha, Hindi vara, I think, okay. Akuto bhaya, fear from anything. Nasti kutaha bhayam yasya saha. Akuto bhayaha. Not fear from anything. Yes, that is what is the meaning. Sudarshan Srinivasachar, Kodandarama, okay. Kodandapani Ramaha, Kodandadaraha. Kodandapani, Kodandaha Pano Yasasaha, Kodandapani, that will be Bahuvrihi. We will come there. Devika Ravi, how to decide the middle word in Madhyamapada Lopa? Yes, we have to decide based on the relationship that we want to establish between the Purapada and the Uttarapada. Mata Maragada Shyama is in Shyamala Dandakam. Yes, it is in Shyamala Dandakam. Okay, the questions in the panel are over. Now we will come to the direct questions, live questions. First, I will lower all the hands. First question, Radhika Raghavan.
Tushyantyah prajaha. Praja is feminine, so Tushyanti prajaha. Samichinam va?
Tushyanti prajaha. Then yesterday we learned. Yeah, you are right.
Tushyantyah prajaha Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharya.
Yes, yes. But there is something called, if, like for example, Bala Bharati, it will become Bala Bharati. So Pullinga form is taken in Pullinga form. So like yesterday we saw no lot of shabdas. So that is why it is Tushyat Prajaha.
Dhanyawad.
So Radhika ji, for words which exist in both Pullinga and Strilinga, when the Samasa is a Strilinga, when the Samastapada happens, the Purapada, if it is a Strilinga, often it becomes like a Pullinga form or Pullinga Pratipadika. So this is this technical term in Sanskritam is called Bhashita Pumska.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad. Ravi Kumar Mahodaya. Ravi Kumar.
Namaste Mahodaya. Mahodaya, Shanmukha, Shanna Mukhanam Samaharaha, Shanmukha Dvigu Bhavati va Karmadharya Bhavati. I know it becomes Bahuvrihi also in the context of Shanmukha.
Correct. So if the Vivaksha, that is, if you are, what is your Vivaksha? If you are having, now there are, actually it can form many samasas. So Shanmukha, suppose you are, whom are you having in mind?
Kartikeyan, Murugan.
So Murugan, if you are having Muruga in mind, it is Bahuvrihi. If you are, if you just want to indicate that this Muruga is is having 6 faces, and this 6 face is actually in the form of 1. Then it is Dvigu. So if you want to use Shat as a Visheshana to the Mukha, then it is somebody else also. It can mean having 6 faces. So it can be Vishesha Purvapada, Visheshana Purvapada Karmadhare also. So Arthavat Samasaha. So when we do a Samasa, context and Artha, from there we have, once we know the subtypes, we have to derive, in such cases, we have to derive the Samasa like this. For example, let me give a very classic example. Sapta Rishayaha. Saptaha cha te Rishayaha cha. Sapta Rishayaha. Now, if you are telling 7 rishis are sitting together, and if you want to tell them as a group of 7 rishis, they are Saptarshayaha. But there is a Prasiddha Saptarishi where Kashyapotri Bharadwajaha Vishwamitrastu Gautamaha Jamagragni Vashishtascha. These are Saptaite Rishayasprutaha. These are the Saptarishis, and they are supposed to be the famous Saptarishis. And Saptarishi, and each of Vasishta is called a Saptarishi. He belongs to the universal set of Saptarishis. Okay. Saptaha cha te rishayaha saptarishayaha. Sapta is a Visheshana to the Rishi, and it is a Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Saptanam Rishinam Samaharaha Saptarishihi. It is denoting one group of Saptarishi where it is a proper noun, and we have given a title Saptarishi to Vasishta also. We have said you are a part of Saptarishi set. Therefore, you are the famous Saptarishi. Then Kashyapa. So each one, Kashyapa, Vishwamitra, Vasishta, everybody in that group are called Saptarishis. They have a name called Saptarishi. They call themselves as Saptarishi. So then it is Dvigu. Now in Saptaha cha te Rishayascha it becomes Karmadharaya.
Dhanyavada Mahodaya.
I think your doubt is clarified, I think. So we should, it's a very tricky thing. We have to understand the context and arrive at that. Usha Chandrasekharan.
Namaste ji. When we try to write the Vigraha Vakyam, what word to add? How do we know? See, Deva Pujakaha Brahmanaha iti Bhavan Uktavan. And the Pujakaha Kada Agachati, that word.
Very good. Good question. For the Madhyama Pada Lopa Karmadharaya, which word to add is a difficult and a strategic question. So there we have to Deva Brahmanaha. You are, what is the meaning? Deva is a god. Brahmana is a Brahmana. What is God and what is the relationship between God and Brahmana? So a Brahmana is also can be worshipped like a Deva. So Deva Pujakaha Brahmana. Just like how we worship the Devas, we can worship the Brahmana. So therefore we introduce the word Pujaka in between. So it is it depends on the context and the sentence. So we can't, there is no standard rule for Madhyama Pada Lopas Karmadharya. We can't put a standard rule and say you have to add the word like this. It cannot be told. What is the next question?
So Linga Vachana Manusrutya Samana Padameva.
Oh, okay. That one, yes. We have to follow. We have to follow that. Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Prashant Kumar, GGS.
Ram, sir. Sir, in the example of Trayanam Lokanam Samaharaha, it is Triloki. How does Loka become Loki here?
Because Loka becomes Strilinga. There is a Samasanta Niyama. Samasantaha in Samasanta Niyama. The Uttarapada Niyamas are there, where in Dvigu Samasa, the Samasta Pada will be a Strilinga. So this falls under that niyama. Whereas a Ratri Shabda in Dvigu Samasa will form an Apumsakalinga. Therefore, it becomes Ratram. For each of these Samasas, in Dvigu Samasa, we have rules in Paninian grammar. Based on that, we have to decide the linga and do the Samasta Pada.
धन्यवादः सर.
Devika Ravi.
Shubhadinam Mahodaya. For me also it is in the Madhyama Padalopi. So atra Shatam iti padam agachati atanala tad gunitam. Brahmanaha Pullinga padam atanala Purvakaha Tadrisham Kartavyam.
Tadrisham Kartavyam. Sandeha atra. What is your doubt?
Illa, I want, that is the Madhyama Padam should follow the second word.
Yeah. So for example, Dvyadhika Vimshatihi, Dva Vimshatihi we have. Now Vimshatihi is a Strilinga. So Dvyadhika Vimshatihi, we can say Dva Vimshatihi.
That is my doubt now, dear.
Shodasha Padarthaha. Shodasha Shankhyaakaha Padarthaha. Shodasha Padarthaha. So Padarthaha is Bahuvachanam. Sankhyaakaha is Bahuvachanam. So the word which you add should be corresponding to that. Yes, you are right. Uttarapada.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
Annapurna Nori.
Mahodaya.
You had any question?
Yes, Mahodaya. So we have seen Tushyantaha Prajaha. It's Tushyat Praja. So because we know Tushyat is the Mola Shabda, that's why we are putting Tushyat Praja. So similarly, Manaha Markataha Iva, Mana Shabda Manas. So why can't we put Manas Markataha, but we are putting Mano Markataha?
Because that Sakara gets lot of transformation. Sakara, Repa, Ukara, and then it becomes Mano Markataha. Just like Manas Shabda, Manaha Manasi Manamsi, Manasa Manobhyam Manobhihi. There you see Manas plus Bhyam will become Manobhyam.
Okay. So, Mahodaya, can I say like Neela Meghaha, Visheshana Purva Pada? So, Neelaha Meghaha. Can we say Neelo Meghaha or no? We cannot.
Neelo Meghaha we can say. Because the Visarga becomes Ukara and becomes Neelo Meghaha. No problem.
And it will be Visheshana only. Visheshana Purva Pada only.
Visheshana Purva Pada only. That is just a Sandhi occurring there. Neelo Meghaha.
Okay. So, Mahodaya, that means like we have to do a lot of practice. Then only we will come to know that.
Samasa is a Samasa. We have to know Shabdas. You have to know the Shabda Rupas perfectly. You have to know. You have to know the other rules also. We have to know. First, so the best way of learning Samasa is pattern recognition. First, all the subtypes you should know one example. What we are doing in the Parayana part. That is the first step. If you say, okay, I will do all the steps at a time, we will only confuse ourselves. The first step is to master the types, subtypes, and one example as per the Parayana which we are doing in the first part of the day. That is the first thing in Samasa. The second thing is to learn more examples and try to fit in and see where the exceptions are occurring and try to find out the rules and get those rules. Like for example, in Bahuvrihi Samasa, Trayanam Lokanam Samaharaha Triloki is the standard example. Now, when we do Panchanam Ratrinam or Navanam Ratrinam Samaharaha, we say Navaratram. The next example when you are learning, then we will say, okay, Ratri Shabda, when it is in Sankhya, it will become Napumsakalinga. That is an extra rule which you have learned. Then, as he is one more person pointed out now, the Chaturnam Yuganam Samaharaha Chatur Yugam. Now that is also, it is a different one. Ashtanam Adhyaya. So there are specific examples which you will fit and try to learn. That will be the next step. Afterwards, when you come across these examples between when you do Parayanam of Ramayana, Bhagavatam, when you read Kavyas, then you have to see whether your rule and this one is matching. If it is matching, is there an exception? That is the next thing that you will learn. In all these cases, we have to learn the meaning, we have to learn the forms, we have to learn the Samastapada forms, and then whatever we can learn, we learn this in the crude way. Once you finish doing this in this way, then when you do advanced grammar with Paninian grammar system, then you will know, okay, this sutra occurs in Bahuvrihi Adhikara, therefore Bahuvrihi Samasa will come, therefore Tatpurusha will come. All that you will learn in Paninian Vyakarana. Then your entire Samasa concept will be very clear. But for the beginning, the best thing would be to, so then if you ask, unless I learn Panini, I will not be able to learn Samasa, sir. That is not correct. If you learn more examples and if you practice quite a lot, easily you can master the Samasas. You need not learn Paninian grammar. If you learn Paninian grammar, it's an added advantage. For people who think that, okay, Paninian grammar I have to learn, then only I will be able to understand these basics. Some concepts, maybe 90% of Samasa is through practice.
Just now it occurred to me Dashananam and Dashananaha. Dashananam, Dvigu Samasa.
Dashana Digu is there, Bahuvri is there. Now I will teach Sankhya Purva Bahu. I will teach one Sankhya Bahuvri. I will teach tomorrow or after 2 classes. So again, contextual. Contextual. So we have to learn like that. Initially, okay, what is the first step for a beginner? Learn the type and subtype and learn one example first. Do Parayanam daily. Try to fit the new examples in the pattern recognized examples. Then find out the changes, if any, and then start picking up those things. That is how we learn Samasas. So if you ask me what is the most important thing in Samasa, the Parayanam that we do first 15 minutes is the most important thing in Samasa class. If you ask what is the most important thing in Prayoga class, the arrow mark is the Ramabana is the most important thing in Prayoga class, as we learned. So like that, for each class, there will be one unique thing which has been time tested and which we have found over the past 20 years. So we believe that this is the best method to learn the Samasas. Same way, we have learned it like that. And we request you also to follow this. And this is a time-tested method which has been advised by scholars and great gurus.
Thank you, Mahoday. Definitely we will do this.
Ram Ram. Initially, Samasa will look difficult, but it is not difficult. Slowly, we should get the rule by rule. Because we are having daily class and I am doing one lot of types together, you may feel that it is overload or something. But once you sit calmly and study one type, then you will master it. Rohan Bharadwaj.
Yes, sir. Sir, if you are free, sir, can I please ask this doubt? Sir, but you have to open the slides.
What is the doubt?
Sir, I have a doubt to take a screenshot of that, of the Samasa table, whole table, sir. Sir, because I am getting confused, sir, which
table you want?
Sir, summary table, sir, full summary table.
Okay,
sir, which you display.
Okay, I will show. This one. Is this the summary table? This one you want?
Sir, I cannot see your screen.
Oh, okay. One second. Is this the summary table you want to see?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? I don't think so. Any questions are there?
No, sir. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha, Rohanji. The project for Samasa will be to put all these types and subtypes together in a form of a chart with one example in a big chart, in a KG cardboard A0 or A1 chart, and stick it in front in your house with multicolored chart in your house, and keep on seeing that chart whenever you have time. So all the samasas will go into your head. That
Yes,
is
sir.
how we do. You need not do a chart in digital format. A chart has to be done in a KG cardboard written format, a color chart. It should be a single chart which has all the types and subtypes of a samasa with all the examples. Okay, that is a project which I'll be giving. So people who want to do it can do it. It's an optional thing. Only when you do it, you will get to know the entire picture. You will get to know all the types and subtypes, and we will get to know the entire picture. Okay, we have some more classes to go for samasas, and if I go too fast also, it will not be right. So I'm keeping it an optimal speed, so that I at least complete this course by end of the month. If not on 21st, 22nd, 23rd, at least end of the, okay. Ram Ram Ram. Already I'm seeing the number of participants are reducing. In the first week it was 200, 210. Second week it was 200. Third week it was 180 some. Fourth week it was 160. From fifth week it was under 150. Today is probably the sixth or the seventh week. We are today, because of holiday, I think many people have not come, but otherwise we are getting around 120 to 130 people in the class. God's grace, I hope at least last 50 people at least will stay for the last class. Let us see Bhagavad Kripa, how it is there. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. सर्वेभ्यः नमस्काराः.